'Cause I got pink eye. I know why.
And we are back. The Patriots are still leading the Cincinnati Bengals 10-0, and the Steelers they're doing Steelery-ish things.
And my 11-leg parlay would be actually immaculate right now if the Panthers would not get blown out by 30 points, please. I'm not asking for much. Just put something on the board. I know you're going to get the first pick overall now for sure. That's confirmed.
Is that the angle? Is that their game plan? What they're going for?
And they're like, we didn't get it last year. We got to do it again this year to get it. In the same breath, my Steelers are up 12-10, looking pretty good. So it looks like both of our teams are winning right now. At least you got like a nice, good lead. Two possession. I'm a field goal away from losing.
Flag, yeah.
Oh, come on. That was not pass interference. I don't really like these calls.
They'll be outplayed.
That's the reason why I don't like these calls. That's what Ricky was telling you about, Andre Yoshi Osovich or something like that. So we were talking in the first half. You got, for your division winners in the AFC side, you have the Ravens as your AFC North. You have the Texans for South.
Chiefs for the West.
Given.
The East, I got the Jets, and you got the Dolphins.
Yep. And real quick, wild card. What do you got for wild card? So if those are division winners, those are making the playoffs. Who do you got making the wild card? And I believe we have 3 wild card spots. I got mine. You ready for this? Colts, Steelers, and this is where I'm kind of stuck, but I'm gonna have to say the Jets. Colts, Steelers, Jets. I really want to go Colts, Bengals, Steelers, but I have to give it to the Jets. No, Ravens. I mean, Colts, Ravens, Steelers. But
3 wildcard teams, right?
Yeah. What really kind of pushed me off was after seeing Thursday's night game, Lamar wasn't doing smart running. It wasn't like okay, I'm gonna go scramble. No, he is running and like aggressively looking for contact.
I didn't think he looked as fast as he normally does.
No, it wasn't that he wasn't looking as fast. It's just that the Chiefs' defense was not giving him all the lanes that he normally was able to get before. You know what I mean?
He just, I don't know, he looked very pedestrian with his speed the other night.
Well, that's because he also was running like he was Derrick Henry, looking to lower his shoulder into everybody's chest and whatnot. Is that the Steelers' ball? Is that Steelers' ball? And not another flag. What are you going to say, offsides again? I'm sorry, I'm a Steelers fan. Look at that. Weak.
Oh.
Please tell me we landed on it.
Game plan for him?
Apparently not. All right, so just for those watching, right. TJ Watt was illegal hands to the face. TJ Watt strip sack Kirk Cousins, and every time he gets a strip sack, there's a flag on the field. They're like, no, it's not fair. It's not fair. TJ Watt is too good.
Offside. Now he allegedly got hands to the face.
That's hands to the face.
I thought it was him.
No.
Oh, okay.
If I'm TJ Watt, I'm mad. And you see, this is literally what I'm talking about. Now he took himself out because he's gassed. Again, a good thing. You want to keep yourself fresh.
He's giving it his all on every single play. He's got that, what they probably call one of those high motor players.
Literally, and that motor needs fuel. Gatorade, not a sponsor. Okay, so your wild card teams, 3 teams.
The Chargers.
Really?
Harbaugh is gonna help Justin Herbert.
They're gonna run to the playoffs?
Okay. The Chargers. The Bills. Wow.
Over the Bengals and the Steelers?
I picked
You picked the Ravens to win.
Yeah, I picked the Ravens to win.
So you're saying the Bengals and the Steelers are going to finish? Well, okay. Fair enough.
Are you
Yes, the Bengals.
sold on the Bengals? Remember, at the beginning of the conversation, we were talking about, hey, the Bengals offense. Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe it's the Patriots defense. Yeah, no, if Joe Burrow runs like that, it's not going to last long.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh, he almost cost you guys a safety.
You saw him running early, like, Joe Burrow probably shouldn't be running like that. And look.
So Joe Burrow just ran, scrambled, and coughed the ball up. Now, Joe Burrow has some sort of motor, but I don't know where this scrambling is coming from. I don't think he did it this much in the past. And again, I never watched the Bengals to that extent. But like, what is this? And that's a horrible slide.
Yeah.
But he's down. But technically, if you're sliding forward, you're not giving yourself up. You're supposed to slide backwards to make it seem like you're giving yourself up. But if you're sliding forward, you got to go down by contact.
And then the player had his hand on him.
I believe that's how the rule is, right? Because just going down like that doesn't mean you're down. You're giving yourself up. That's not. You have to be down by contact at that point. I could be wrong. I have no idea.
No, let's make it up and roll with it.
Well, we'll see depending on what they do. And ball will be placed where? They're calling him. They said he gave up. Yeah, they called him down.
Right there. Knee down, put your hand on.
Yeah, but that was
but
so
the ball's
last minute.
already. I can see the ball already moving.
Yeah, no, but he was so last minute.
Yeah, so Chargers, Browns, and Bills. Keep it a little interesting. Browns. If the Browns don't figure it out this year and pull something together, they won't ever show up on my radar ever again. They have a solid.
No, they'd have to blow it up. At least offensively, they'd have to blow it up on the offense. I think they can get rid of. I think Deshaun Watson's contract ends next year.
They restructured it.
Oh,
I think he's got 1, maybe 2 years left on it. They did a restructure. They have a lot of capital.
Yeah, but they need. What do they need? First off, it's not about what they need. Deshaun Watson is not showing up.
I think anyone who's expecting the old Deshaun Watson to show up is delusional. What needs to show up is some semblance of a capable quarterback. The version of him that needs to show up is a capable, competent quarterback who may occasionally need to do some running around to get free and move around in the pocket. He doesn't need to be the magician that he was several years ago. Be able to run the team, get them in the right position, get them in the right plays, get the ball where it needs to go. Mistakes are going to happen, and everything else will take care of itself. They've got the defense is solid.
No, the defense is good. Defense is really good.
They have that tight end.
Njoku.
There you go. Look at that. One possession game.
Again, it took them 3.9 quarters to get to that one possession game.
As long as by the time the clock all hits zeros, you have at least 1 more point than the other team.
Yo, Zach Moss, 9 attempts, 44 yards, 4.4 yards plus a touchdown, 10.4 points fantasy. For anyone who has Zach Moss, I don't know why you would, but I got.
Did they show his fantasy point? You just calculated.
I just calculated it. It's 44 yards, 4.4 points, touchdown to 6, and he did not get a catch because he dropped it. It was right in his breadbasket. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed that you did that.
Hey, listen, fantasy is a way of life. You gotta be able to do the math in your head like that. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, let's go, George Pickens. So Justin Fields just threw another deep bomb to George Pickens. George Pickens
See, when he's on, it looks really good.
Yes.
As a quarterback,
Yes.
when he's doing what he's supposed to.
But here's the issue, and I think it was on LaShawn McCoy who said this best. The thing is, when he's on, and it's great. But when he has 3 plays a game that completely ruin you and causes the loss.
Agreed.
Yo, look at George Pickens and all his. There you go. Yo, can we get a touchdown? Put this out of reach. Make it a 2-possession game at that point. There you go, Najee. Let's go, Najee Harris with a 6-yard run. All right, so we got your 3 wild card spots.
Actually, let me see. We gotta keep those to this because.
Yeah, of course. Who do you got making the AFC Championship?
The Chiefs.
And?
Oh, okay. Just for shits and giggles, let's keep it interesting. I got the Chiefs. Oh, I don't even have them. Oh, hold on.
Can you change your wild card?
There are ramifications, yeah. I'm gonna change one of my wild cards. We're gonna replace the Browns. We're gonna replace the Browns with the Colts, and then we're gonna have the Chiefs and Colts in the AFC Championship game.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't do drugs. Okay, I like the Colts. They'll make the playoffs. They're gonna show their face, and they're gonna be happy to be there. They ain't doing all that. Okay, so that I don't understand that one at all. Yeah, but by all means,
listen, we're in week 1. Every team has a legitimate chance. By week 8, maybe by week 8, we may need to make some adjustments. Right now, all of these picks are very viable.
All right, in my AFC Championship, I actually have. You got me thinking about it, but it's going to be Texans. I wish my Steelers, but it's not going to be my Steelers. It's going to be, well, you know what? After seeing this game, it was going to be Texans Bengals, but that's out the window. So I guess I have to go with Texans Dolphins, with the Texans winning it. Yeah, Texans, Dolphins, the Texans to the Super Bowl. Who you got going to the Super Bowl? Chiefs? You think they're three-peating? Well, you got to be between the Chiefs or the Colts, because you said the Colts make an AFC Championship.
I think the Chiefs make it, but they don't get it done. It's extremely hard to repeat.
Very hard. Never been done before. Okay. So right now for the AFC...
I think the Super Bowl winner is going to come from the NFC this year. It's not going to be an NFC.
No, it's going to be AFC thing. I think the NFC is too top-heavy, so whoever comes out the AFC is going to be fighting to make it. Like, honestly, almost all the NFC teams that we're going to go through for making the playoffs would not make the playoffs if they're in the AFC. Can we not get a touchdown? Like, dang, how many field... I think I need to go pick up Chris Boswell. This is 5 field goals. 3 50-yarders and a 40-yarder. My Lord.
That's what a coach like a Tomlin does for you. He's going to keep you in the game. He's going to find the effective way to help you win.
Okay, so...
Scores 13-7 in the Patriots-Bengals game. 13-7. Now, why is it that I have a sneaky suspicion that missed extra point may have something, may come into play at the end of the game here? I think we're just about to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, just about. About.
The others are just kicking field goals out there.
No, that's why they're having an offensive meeting right now, and I agree with it, coach. Like, yo, listen, 3 points are great. We're trying to get 7.
What have we been doing all season? Have we just been working with special teams?
Did you think that the field ended at the 40-yard line? Like, no, you're supposed to get to the end zone. Like, yes, I have that conversation, coach. Thank you. My last year's offensive coordinator would never. All right. So we're gonna start with that. So you got the Chiefs making it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Chiefs make it to the Super Bowl.
But don't say if they win or not. Don't say if they win or not. Just you got the Chiefs making the Super Bowl. All right. So now we're gonna go into the NFC. We got. Let's start with the NFC East because Dak Prescott just got signed with his newest contract, $60 million a year. Man's got rich. I'll take any loan from him or a stimulus package from him at any moment in time.
Cowboys is a wild card team. I'm gonna.
Hold on. We're not gonna go wild card. We're not gonna go wild card. Who wins the division?
The Eagles are gonna win the East. They looked really good the other night.
They did? You don't
think
so?
the Eagles looked good?
I did not think they looked good. I think the Green Bay Packers lost the game more than the Eagles won the game.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Their flashes.
Oh, okay.
Those moments of flashes they had, like when Antonio Brown had the touchdown run and
AJ Brown.
I'm sorry. Thank you. AJ Brown had the touchdown run, and Saquon Barkley, he 3 touchdowns, went through the air, went on the ground. So when they were rolling, they looked really good, and I had those moments of, who's going to stop this? Who's going to be able to stop this?
You're not wrong, and I'm not mad at that. But here's my counter argument to that. It took Saquon having 3 touchdowns and A.J. Brown having that long touchdown run for them to eke by the Green Bay Packers.
It's week 1 of the NFL. It's week 1.
And week 1 counts. People need to stop acting like week 1 does not count.
I've become very dismissive of week 1 around the. Now, I believe in week 1. I believe in the preseason. However, when you look around the league, the first 4 weeks of the season, the starters are using that to get themselves in shape and to work on things. This first week, this is going to be some of the sloppiest football that we see all year long.
It may be the sloppiest football, but listen, Jalen Hurts did not look sloppy, okay? Jalen Hurts just did not look great. He didn't. Take away the one bomb to A.J. Brown, and what did Jalen Hurts really do that really, made it so, oh, wow?
Yeah, there weren't any oh wow moments. Like I said, those moments when they were rolling, you saw the flash. You could see the vision of, oh, hey, this all comes together cohesively.
Now, can Jalen Hurts get better? Yes, but I'm honestly, and again, I get it, but I don't like how teams, especially teams in very, very difficult divisions, are not treating week 1 as important as it should. Cowboys, Eagles should be treating week 1 as that could be the 1 week that can go from number 1 seed to wild card. Bengals, Ravens should be treating that position that week 1 game. Is that Ramondre got it. Ramondre got it back. Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, week 1 is crucial. You need to win your week 1. 1 week in the AFC North will get you from first to last.
I'm from the Bill Belichick school of every week, especially this early in the season, you want to see the team showing you something that they're going to build on into the next week. And as the season progresses, by the time you get to December, every team should be playing their best football because every week they've built on what they did the prior week.
To even go even further, right? You know what teams don't need to necessarily worry about week 1? The Chiefs. They don't need to worry about week 1. One why? Not so much that the Chiefs are just that great. It's so much so that who are they competing against for that number 1 spot in the AFC West? The Chargers, who you got making. Come on. How many games do you think the Chiefs are going to win more than the Chargers? At least 3. There should be a 3-game difference between the Chargers, who you got going second in the AFC
you don't
West.
Respect Harbaugh at all, or just Herbert,
it's not that I don't respect Harbaugh or anything like that. My issue with the Chiefs, or not the Chiefs, the Chargers, is that he really has nobody to throw to, and then he also missed all the preseason with plantar fasciitis, so he really didn't get no chance to. He got pretty much all new weapons and barely got a chance to play with any of them.
Where did Keenan Allen end up?
He's on the Bears. So that's my issue with the Chargers. And he literally went over and took all the Ravens' old running backs, Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, and put them on there. He called his brother, was like, hey, I need a scouting report. Yo, what's the word? Who's hurt? Not Joey Porter. Oh Lord Jesus. That's not pretty. But the Denver Broncos, they should at least have a 3-game lead over pretty much everyone else in the division. They're not worried about the Raiders. Shoot, the NFL isn't worried about the Raiders. What? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Look at that. 1, 2. That tackle does. No, that's it. That's not intentional grounding. No, it's not.
Or was there a running back?
I think there was a running back in the backfield. Can't wait to get my new mattress. No, the frame isn't here, so I couldn't really. I didn't want to get it without the frame. What am I going to do? Put the mattress on the floor?
Wait, what is going on?
There was no flag that time. There you go. There we go. You see? Whose jersey am I wearing? Whose jersey am I wearing, y'all? TJ Watt, defensive playmaker.
There's 3 Watt brothers, right?
TJ Watt, Derek Watt, and JJ. Yep, yeah. So, so you got the Eagles winning it. The
yeah,
NFC
I got the Eagles winning the NFC.
You ready for this? I got the Commanders. Just to show you, I'm not even just talking just to talk. I actually got bets in there, multiple bets on the Commanders winning the division.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, week 1 right now, all of these picks make sense. Okay? Right now, all of these picks make sense.
I believe in Jaden Daniels. I believe in Cliff Kingsbury being an offensive coordinator, not a head coach. I believe in Gary Terry being a wide receiver 1. I believe in Dan Quinn as a head coach as well. So I believe that defense is going to be better because of Dan Quinn. I believe the offense is going to be way better because you got an upgraded quarterback, all of that. So yeah, that's what I got winning the NFC East. Okay. Let's go for NFC North. Who do you got?
The Lions should be. Yeah, the Lions should win this. They should. Green Bay, we know that Jordan Love's going to be out for who knows how long.
We got some cheat codes on that one.
The Vikings, they just lost
Hell
McCarthy.
no. Vikings was never on my list, and the Bears weren't on my list. I had the Lions. I had the Lions, and the Lions should feel a lot more. They should feel comfortable, but they shouldn't because of the injury to Jordan Love. They should feel like, okay, this division is ours to lose. Good catch. Good catch. I need to run the ball and drain the clock.
Is that Hunter Henry?
I think so, yeah. But what was I saying? The Lions should win the division. I think we both agree on that one. There's really nothing to talk about. Any chance the Bears steal it? Now that the Packers are kind of out of the picture without Jordan Love.
I don't think so.
I agree. I just agree. I'll just leave it at that. NFC West.
The 49ers. Well, I know who you're gonna pick. I think I know who you're gonna pick in this, but the 49ers should win this.
Who do you think I'm gonna pick?
You're gonna pick the Cardinals.
Not to win the division, no.
Ah.
They're a wild card though.
They're
a wild card though.
The 49ers should win the division.
You ready for mine? The Rams. I think a lot of people underestimate how injury plagued the Rams were last year. Yes, they lost Aaron Donald. You cannot replace that. But I really think Cooper Kupp was hurt for the whole first half of the season and came back late. And because of that, we found out who Puka Nacua is, right? Matthew Stafford was in and out the lineup last year. A lot of injuries, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. Jalen Waddle, why didn't you get the touchdown on that play? Why didn't you get the? Is that Tyreek?
That's Tyreek.
Ah, damn! I'm facing Tyreek in fantasy football. Crap. That's crazy. I'm facing Tyreek and I got Jalen Waddle.
Even the cops can't stop me.
You know, he's lashing out. Don't lock me up before the game.
They tried to lock me up before the game.
Them cops had a parlay bet on. The cops had a parlay bet on. Who are they playing right now? They are playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, them cops had a parlay bet on the Jaguars. They're trying to see if they could kind of mess it up.
Number 85. What's number 81 on the Patriots?
That's Henry.
No, Henry's 85, but 81 was the one that made that
and
nice catch.
81 is Henry as well. Are you sure it's 85? Maybe he changed his number.
We have two. Yeah, he's right there. 85.
No, hold on. Patriots number 85. That's the Hunter Henry. So then who's 81? Austin Hooper.
Oh, he's from
Atlanta. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the Panthers only down 27. But yeah, I believe people are sleeping on the Rams. They're underestimating how injury plagued they were last season, and they think that the Rams are done when they're not done yet. Damn. Ramondre Stevenson just got sacrificed. But yeah. All right, so then the last division is NFC South. Oh, wait, did you tell me yours?
Yeah, 49ers.
49ers? Okay, cool. I'm not even going to argue with them on that one. They're favorites for the Super Bowl, so there's nothing to even talk about. NFC South.
You know, before the start of today, I would have made the argument that I like the Falcons is going to take over and take a step forward.
Hey, listen, a lot of people are going to have the same issues that the Falcons having right now. TJ Watt is that man. He is that man.
Please take a moment to shine the light on the Why don't you?
Hey, listen, it's my job. Look at that. TJ Watt is, you see, the offensive coordinator was like, yo, if you guys don't get your ass in the end zone this drive, I swear all y'all doing suicides until I fall asleep. And I'm going to be yelling at y'all the whole time.
NFC South, as of right now, the Saints look great just by what they're doing.
To be honest with you, the Saints were my number one pick. I was giving Derek Carr one more season to fix it. This was that same way that you said the Browns, this is their last chance before they got to blow it up. That's my view with the Saints because they don't do good this year. The head coach is gone. Taysom Hill is gone. Everybody's gone. All right? Everybody gone. Everybody in the mama. Alvin Kamara's on the last year of his contract. Derek Carr is gone. You're going to start brand new with two people. Chris Olave. Actually, not with two people. It's just one person. Chris Olave. And that's it. They got to blow it up. This is their last chance. But the Buccaneers is also someone that I feel like I should not disrespect.
I'm starting to believe that you shouldn't necessarily root too much against Baker Mayfield because he seems to. He
thrives in that moment.
Yeah.
You know who he reminds me of, low-key, because of that? Trae Young. I don't know if you remember the playoffs when Trae Young was playing the Knicks, and that man, he was okay. And then when the Knicks were like, "Ah, you," he was like, "Wait, what?" He truly is the person who's like, "Yes, yell at me, feed me, bang the three. I can't hear." Yo, I love those type of players. Baker Mayfield is that type of guy. The only issue I have with Baker Mayfield, this man is forever dinged up on the shoulder or something. He's always forever hurt. Always dinged up. And I get it. Everyone's always dinged up in the NFL. Yo, Justin Fields, you need to relax. Running like that, sacrificing your body. It's just how many times can this man be hurt and really finish the season? He always finishes the season hurt, but his play always drops down because he's hurt. And it's just like, how much of that can you really endure?
The toughness they want.
I don't know. Listen, I'm just like Shannon Sharp in this one. If you're on the field, I don't care if you're hurt. You played. Stop saying, well, they don't say like, oh, the reason I threw that interception is my shoulder hurt. They never say that. But I can't give you that excuse that you threw that interception because your shoulder's hurt either. I can't give you that same benefit. You know what I mean? But I do have the Saints winning the NFC South.
As do I. Yeah, I like the Saints for the South. Compared to this week one, the Falcons look really bad, and I'm probably basing my decision off seeing how crappy they're playing during week one here.
Again, I don't hold it against them because of the defense they're facing. That's not a first down. That's horrible.
Now, truth be told, these are kind of the type games that you tend to see Kirk Cousins. It's either he's blowing out teams or it's coming down to the last drive. He's gonna
Agreed.
He's gonna hit the bomb and just make you forget the past 4 quarters of bad football you've been watching.
Justin Fields, you better take care of your body. Yo, right now, Justin Fields is in the prime position to steal this job. He really is.
Yeah.
He just needs to not. Right now, it's his job to lose. As of right now, it's his job to lose.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay?
He
So.
needs to protect himself and not do.
Yeah. Agreed. I am not arguing with you on that one. Okay. So that's all for division. So for you had the 49ers, the Saints, the Lions, and the Eagles winning the divisions on the NFC. I have the Commanders, the Lions, the Rams, and the Saints as well. Okay? Wild card. Want me to go first?
Sure.
I got the 49ers and the Cardinals. I know right now this is probably going to be a freezing cold take. Yeah. I know it's going to be a freezing cold take. But I really...
Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not that wild of a take because when you look at the NFC North and you look at the NFC South, those two divisions alone are...
But the crazy part about it is that's really going to get a lot of people riled up is the fact that I don't have the Eagles or the Cowboys making the playoffs.
You have both of them?
Missing. If I was to add one of them, it would be the Eagles over the Cardinals. Take out the Cardinals, put the Eagles in.
You have the Cowboys missing the playoffs?
Yes. The Cowboys did not get better from last year to this year. They lost more people than they signed.
That I'm on board.
You can
Ezekiel Elliott
exactly.
back.
You okay? So I want. This is like girl math right here. What the Cowboys did this offseason. Last offseason, they said we can't have Zeke and Tony Pollard. We're gonna pick the better one. We're keeping Tony Pollard.
Bye, Zeke.
This year, they're like, you know what? We don't want Tony Pollard. Get rid of Tony Pollard. We're gonna go back to Zeke.
Zeke, we missed you.
Did Zeke do something last year that I don't realize or something?
Yeah, he had like 12 touchdowns with the Patriots.
Yeah, in a 4-game span. Like, come on now. Like, they lost offensive linemen. They lost way too much to replace nobody. And can I take back my Bengals pick for the AFC North? Joe Burrow runs like this. He ain't lasting. Like, what? It's like he thinks he's Deshaun Watson or Lamar Jackson. You know what? I just realized he's in a division with Justin Fields, Lamar Jackson, and Deshaun Watson. And he's like, I got to run too. Okay, let me ask you this. You know the offensive coordinator said we got to score a touchdown. It's 4th and inches. You going for it? At the, 7-yard line?
4th and inches?
It's going to be 4th and inches. He didn't reach out. He should have reached. Oh, yeah, they're going for it.
I have an athletic quarterback. Yeah.
Did he make it? Someone jumped over that line like crazy.
They seemed like they went right to the line and just snapped it, and the defense was ready for it and reacted to that.
No fake snap, no nothing.
Defense looking unbelievable, just getting a sack on Joe Burrow.
Bro, listen, pitch out. You got Jalen Warren. This would have been the perfect time to pitch out. Yeah, he didn't make it.
Inches and you shoot it up. See, and these things like this that Justin Fields will do.
People think listen, I don't know. Well, no, that's not Justin Fields' fault. That's play call.
He has to execute it. He's the on-field.
Bro, you quarterback sneaky. Yes, he should have pitched it. He should have pitched it. Honestly, everyone came in. I would have been like,
when you get to the line and you yell, listen, I'm audible out. Yeah,
No. You can't make an audible call. You cannot make an audible call. I just say, Jalen, listen, I am running up the middle quarterback sneak. Jalen Warren, whether I sneak or not, I need you to run left. And I'm just going to pitch it back to you if I decide to change my mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Just run. But anyway, I got distracted. Yeah, so I don't have the Cowboys or the Eagles making the playoffs this year. That is nuts. Very nuts. And it really feels ick for me to say it. It feels like I feel like I got to take the Cardinals out and put the Eagles at least.
That would make sense.
I'm gonna have conviction behind what I said. I believe it.
My wild cards are the Cowboys, the Rams, and the Buccaneers.
Safe bet.
I think that Baker Mayfield, and I don't have anything to support this. It's just I like the way they ended the year last year, just the rhythm that they were in, and I just really like seeing him playing football and being happy and being out there and performing at a high level.
Are you concerned about the offensive coordinator gone?
Who's their offensive coordinator?
I think it was Canales. He's with the Panthers now. He's the one who's telling Bryce Young not to pass the ball.
We see how well that's going today. We see how well that's going today. So you know what? It might actually be a blessing that this offensive coordinator is gone. Right. But yeah, it might be a blessing that he's gone.
Yo.
Rams. You know what? Yeah, I'll buy into the injury theory last year and to the Rams and the Bucs. Just when you look at the NFC, you know what? You're right. The closer that I look at this and kind of match up where they ended up last year, the NFC is a bit of a mess right now.
Very much a mess. AFC is winning. AFC won the Super Bowl. So, okay, NFC Championship. Who you got? I got the Rams and the Lions.
The Cowboys and the Lions. So even though I've got them making the playoffs as a wild card, I could see them easily making it to the AFC Championship.
With no home games? Wild card, you're not getting any home games.
They like to make things harder on themselves, so this would be the exact Dallas Cowboy way of doing it. They like to make things unnecessarily hard on themselves. This would be the way of doing it.
I'm not even mad at that assessment.
Think about it.
It might be better. It might be better for them.
Every single home game during the year, I could see them performing well at home during the year and port on the road during the year, only to now have the playoffs come around and have them perform well on the road and not so much at home. So I'm telling you, I can see it. The Dallas Cowboy thing. You know, I can't wait this year because I can.
Hold on, you know if the Cowboys make the NFC Championship, the world will burn, right? The rapture's gonna happen. The zombies are gonna come out. All that stuff's gonna happen. You know that, right?
No, it'll be okay.
That's insane. Now you believe that? Okay, cool. And who you got winning it?
Lions winning it, so the Cowboys will find a way of. You see? Can you see the conundrum? Do you see the conundrum? We can see them getting there, but then we can also see them doing something when they get there.
First off, we don't see them getting there. You see them getting there. You and Jerry Jones see them getting there. All right, you and some delusional fans see them getting there.
Were really good. I was in high school.
Yo. All right.
I can see them getting there and then screwing it up, and then it's back to next year.
Here's what I see. By the way, I don't know if you realize this. If I got the Rams and the Lions in NFC Championship, that's Matthew Stafford back in Detroit for the NFC Championship. The one team he played for that they could never get to the Super Bowl. And he, in this game, could be the reason they either make it or they don't. Listen,
the irony.
the NFL storylines that week leading up to that game would be immaculate. Matthew Stafford, the supposed Lions savior, can also be their Antichrist.
I believe in storylines and the behind the scenes list. That's a good one. That's a real good one.
And in that sense, the Lions make the Super Bowl. I got the Lions making it as well. So in the Super Bowl, I got the Lions versus the Texans. You got interesting a rematch of Week 1 of last year. Who you got? You said you don't think.
I said they don't think they can repeat. I guess I got the Lions winning the Super Bowl. Look how we just backed into that.
You gonna stick with it? You think the Lions can really beat them?
The thing is, I've seen this type of run that Patrick Mahomes. I've seen Tom Brady do it. It's gonna get to the point where it's gonna be boring because you're just gonna pencil them into the Super Bowl every year, and okay, they're gonna figure out how. They won't make.
I could tell you. Okay, so just to answer that, to address that point, they will not make the Super Bowl every year.
No.
Okay.
They will be extremely competitive year in and year out.
Exactly.
You can at least strongly consider them for the AFC Championship game every single year.
I actually believe after this year, they may go more on the Patriots route, where it wasn't every year, but it was like every other year.
As long as they're competitive enough and they're not having any really catastrophic years, yeah.
I agree. So you got the Lions winning the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. Ugly.
Jared Goff, Super Bowl MVP?
No,
I'm gonna rock A. Brown.
Yeah,
that's spicy. I like that.
I like that. You probably put me on to him before he even made it to the NFL.
Sun God loved him. Man, this man, okay. I thought he was tired. Boom! Boom, 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 boom. Cardinals, let's go. Beating the Bills. You see, I can't take the Cardinals out of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Eagles and Cowboys are not making the playoffs.
Good luck.
Freezing take. It's so hot that Lucifer's coming up here Lucifer ran down the hell to hide from the heat. All right. So it is so hot it is freezing. All right.
Are the Patriots in field goal range right now?
Oh wow, that would clinch the game if they are. No,
not yet.
But a few more runs.
Let's see how they roll this. Check now. Watch your check now.
This man did not know what a first yard marker was. So okay. I got between the Texans and Lions, I got the Lions winning it as well. So we got the Lions winning the Super Bowl. That's interesting. We both got it.
I backed into it. I had my eye on some teams, but yeah, talking it out loud now, going through the process.
Okay, that's your primary pick. If you can make any changes to it right now, what change would you make to your playoff teams, all of that? If the Bengals jump off sides, that'll be hilarious.
If there were going to be any changes to make, it would probably come from the AFC side of the things because the NFC just seems so
set in stone.
Yeah, the NFC is where it is right now.
It's too top heavy.
And even the teams that are top heavy, you can kind of poke holes through why you don't think they can necessarily do it. The Eagles, can they have a bounce back? Yeah, the Cowboys are going to cowboy themselves. The Giants aren't worth talking about. Neither are the Commanders.
Hey. They're our division winners.
Seahawks are kind of in this quasi-rebuild time frame period. 49ers.
I just can't get behind Geno Smith.
Hey, he's a good story. I like him.
No,
him
he's
as
a great story. He had, and a story has an end, and the end was last year.
Oh, look at that. The Patriots are punting the ball, fourth quarter, about 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. They're up 16-10, and the Bengals have the ball
At the 10-yard line. And again, what did I say was going to help your team win the games? Your defense.
If this isn't the moment.
Listen, they got to go 90 yards in 3 minutes to win the game. The Bengals, it's 90 yards, 3 minutes to win the game. That's it.
So cool. Like, hey, fire up the cigar.
Okay, cool. And the Patriots defense, which is what I'm believing in.
I'm going to be honest with you. This has been a pleasant surprise for their performance today.
The offense is struggling, as expected, but the defense is doing its job. And that's what I expect. 3rd and 13, my Lord. Justin, protect yourself. Dang.
Judon.
Yeah, that's Judon. The red sleeves you're looking for. Patriots could use him right about now.
3 minutes, hey.
Oh, the Cardinals are down by 3.
Yeah, if he keeps playing like this, he's not
getting. He's not lasting the whole season.
Judon?
No, well, Judon's gonna get paid regardless. I mean, Justin Fields.
Oh, not running the way he's been running today, though.
No. But again, he also did not practice with the first team all week because Russell Wilson didn't tweak his calf until like Thursday afternoon.
Oh!
What happened? Almost. Damn, that has to hurt. Okay. Oh, roughing the kicker. Yo, you hurt my kicker.
First down.
And I hope that's not Najee Harris. That's also limping. Is it automatic first down for real? Roughing the kicker? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I've been playing a lot of college football, and that's college football. So I'm assuming that's what it is in the NFL too.
They done took this man's shin. It might not be. It might not be. They could say it's like off of it.
Wow.
That's a big call right there. And since you screwed over TJ Watt earlier, I think you deserve to give it to us.
Football gods have spoken.
Well, no, I need a punter. Oh, jeez, man.
Yeah, you don't keep a backup punter.
No one's a backup punter. Well, at least it's the end of the game, so we don't need a punt no more, hopefully, by the end of this game. Now they got Chris Boswell coming out to practice punting. That's going to be different. Oh, God.
Are the Patriots really going to pull off this upset?
Look at that. 1 minute, and they ain't do nothing.
Ooh.
Told you.
The best offense in the AFC.
Wait, how did Chicago's back? It was 17-0. Ooh, I need to go take a look at that game. That's the game we need to watch next. So wait, what changes did you say you would make for the AFC? They didn't call roughing the kicker. I think they called holding. Illegal substitution. Oh, wow.
What did I say was one of the AFC North?
You got the Ravens. Oh, that was a good punt, Boz. Let's go. Okay, defense, we need one more stop from you guys. Please squeeze it out. Justin Fields, man. This is your job to lose right now. If I had to change any team from the AFC on my side...
it'd have to be the Colts. I'd take the Colts out of the championship game.
And who would you put in? You can't say the Ravens and have them lose to the Chiefs again. That's just inhumane. You don't care about Lamar Jackson's mental health.
What if that's what happened? What if it was Lamar and Patrick, and this time Lamar goes through him and makes it to the Super Bowl to go play against the Lions?
That would be. It'd be crazy poetic.
I like that. Yeah.
Because it's like,
that would be the switch.
What was the question all week, all Friday? What was the question all Friday on ESPN, Fox Sports? Is the Chiefs Lamar Jackson's kryptonite? That was the question. And could not shake. He says no, they're not. But when you're 1-5 against the team and lost to them 2 times in a row, when you played them 2 times in a row,
you can't help but ask the question.
You can't help but ask the question. And for you to be like, and Isaiah Likely, love the dude. This dude was like, if that's the best the Chiefs got, then they're going to have a hard time during the playoffs for the season. Don't let us find them again. And you found them again.
Looking like the Patriots are going to walk away with this win here. And
oh, word? We got a turnover? Let's go! Look at this. My defense wins games. But my offense need to figure something out because 15 points is not acceptable.
Well, they got them on hold. What happened?
Hold on. Bomb.
Oh!
2 picks, baby. 2 picks, baby. Look at that. Kirk, what did you say Kirk Cousins was good for?
What did you were arguing? I was like, listen, he does this all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I do believe Kirk Cousins is the most overhyped quarterback in the NFL.
You know he's probably one of the highest paid quarterbacks.
Yes, and I believe he is way overhyped.
He just bet on himself a lot of times.
He bet on himself a lot, and you know what he shows you? That if you're a quarterback, even if you're mediocre, you're going to get paid. And honestly, I understand the franchise tag in quarterbacks, but honestly, Dak, I understand why you didn't want you, because it'd be a question all year and all that stuff, but you got $60 million right now signing with them. You might have got 68 as a free agent. You might have even hit 70.
Dak is well.
Okay, hold on. Kirk Cousins doesn't give. Yeah, Kirk Cousins, when he went to the Vikings, okay, was he a top 5 quarterback at the time? No.
I don't think he's ever.
He's never been. You know what he was paid as? The number 3 quarterback. Dak Prescott, who can be questionable at top 5, depending on who you ask. Most people won't have him top 5, but he'd be in some people's top 5. Like if you do top 5, he's definitely gonna have Pat Mahomes. You're gonna have Lamar.
Joe Burrow.
You're gonna have Joe Burrow. Yup. You're gonna have Jalen Hurts. Unfortunately, I don't agree with that one. But some people are gonna have Jalen Hurts.
Allen's gonna be in there. Josh Allen's gonna be in there. Top 5, probably top 10.
Top 10.
Lower part of the top 10.
Yeah, so Dak Prescott's gonna be in some people's top 5. Definitely top 8.
That's true.
Definitely top 8. If Kirk Cousins, who is not in your top 10 quarterbacks, can get paid as the number 3, Dak Prescott's going to be number 1 by far. Yeah, he would get a bidding war because I've said this before and I'll say it again. Teams that would want him next year: Steelers, Raiders, Giants, the Browns. Well, that was before the restructure, so now
more than
no, they need a quarterback and then maybe a little more help on the offensive line and maybe one more receiver offensively. I was going to say the Browns, but then they restructured Deshaun Watson's contract, so they might not need him anymore. I don't know how the contract works.
I think they just pushed some money to the back end of it. They didn't extend them per se.
Yeah.
All they did was free up. They have something like.
But I think they added like ghost years. Not ghost. What they call them?
Those fake years.
Yeah, ghost years or whatever, phantom years, whatever it is, void years, whatever it is. At the end of it, they added those. So.
24 rush for 111 and a touchdown.
Yeah, listen, that's 17.1 points right there. Not adding any catches he might have had. Who else would have been looking for a quarterback? I had the Giants, but they wouldn't be. The Browns. I said.
Oh.
The Jets would be looking for a quarterback because I think this would be the last year. I think this would be the last year for Aaron Rodgers with them. If they don't win, if the Jets make the playoffs in first round, I could see them like, okay, cool. Aaron Rodgers like be like, I want to go test free agency and be a true free agent.
Aaron Rodgers? He's
Yeah.
still 40. You think he wants to keep playing after this?
I think once he finds out the Jets are talking about getting Deshaun Watson, getting Dak Prescott, he'd be like, oh, out of spite, I gotta come back. I gotta come play. Oh, nah. You see? And he's gonna make it his personal mission to be on whatever team he's on. He outperforms Dak Prescott week in, week out. Aaron Rodgers is that petty. I'm telling you, that could have made 70. Congratulations. Yo, Patriots won. I told you. 1 of 8. I said 8. Everyone's saying 5. I said 8. Look at that. My Steelers won. Your Patriots won. Pound it. It's a good week.
I'll take the first. I'm shocked. I'm in shock.
Look at him. Look at him. Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
Look at Jamar Mayo. He's a player's coach, man. Listen, he's a player coach and he's a player's coach. He understands.
All right, he's undefeated.
Greatest coach of all time.
Woo, check it out. Blue Gatorade bath.
Greatest coach of all time now. 100%.
Hey, if he retired today, no one would have a higher winning percentage than him. I can't believe what I watched.
Yo.
Do you think the kid, the rookie, would have been able to guide them to this victory?
Okay, here's the one good thing about having Jacoby Brissett play right now. He can teach a message to Drake May. You do not need to put the team on your back to win this game. I think when the Bengals scored that first touchdown and they were only up 6, he might have felt like pressure, like, I got to get another score. I need to do another score. And seeing Jacoby Brissett come in here, not being the greatest, but Jacoby Brissett just showed him like, okay. So when the coach is like, okay, guys, listen, when we have the lead, we don't need to keep patting on. Just play it conservative, play it safe, and we got the win. We don't need to do too much.
24 rushes. That's damn near old school football of 25, 30 rushes.
You know, every player coach always loves to run the ball. Look at this. The Texans, when they last year, they ran the ball so damn much. Yes, they had C.J. Stroud, but they ran the ball so damn much.
Offensive linemen like running the ball because it allows them to fire off and go
instead of being regressive. Yeah, being proactive instead of being reactive. And then you also take a look, although he had Derrick Henry, but what's the coach name for the Titans? He got fired. He said he would cut off his dick for a championship. Vrabel. Yes, Vrabel. He ran the ball like crazy. Usually defensive coaches who are players come back and they're like, we want to run the ball. Is that? Oh, that's in. Okay. All right, cool. Now, my Arizona Cardinals theory is here. 2-minute warning, 3 timeouts. You got to get a touchdown to win.
Is Marvin Harrison Jr. playing today?
Yes, he is.
What has he done?
I don't know, actually. That's a real good question. What has he done? Deontay Johnson had 6 targets, and Harrison has 1 reception for 4 yards, 3 targets. A lot of people draft him in the 1st or the 2nd round pick. That's not what you were expecting.
No, not at all.
That's not what you wanted. If you had him, would you trade him in fantasy?
It depends on what the rest of my team did for the rest of the week. It's too early to pull the trigger and trade players like that.
It's never too early to trade a player. No such thing.
When you kick it to the end zone, the offense has 10 fewer yards to travel now.
Well, the receiving team has no benefit of returning out the end zone.
No,
started
correct.
at 30. Yeah, he started at 30 immediately. All right, so I got 2 people I got to drop.
Who are you dropping?
Oh, no, this is in the My poker fantasy league.
Oh. It's too early. It's too early for players to be
All right. So it looks like my Steelers won as well. 3rd and goal at 10:15, a minute 14 left on the clock. Cardinals. Falcons got no more timeouts left.
These teams have shocked me completely today.
Another field goal.
So they're going to score 6 field goals on the opening weekend.
Hey, at least it'll be 8-point lead, and the Falcons would have to literally, with no timeout. Yeah, and no timeouts for the Falcons, so the clock is running. So they didn't really try to get a touchdown. They were just like, we just want to make sure we land in bounds. You're going to have 30 seconds to play with. All right, Kyler Murray, show me what you got. I believe in you. Oh, that gotta hurt. I'm not gonna lie, them white Cardinals jerseys look pretty nice. I kind of like it. All right, never mind. So my change on the NFC side is I'm taking the Cardinals out for sure. I'm putting the Eagles in.
He should have caught that.
No, he should have. Kyler Murray is like, yo, what am I supposed to do with these teams? And Marvin Harrison, I don't know what the hell happened to Marvin Harrison.
They had him in motion just a minute ago before that last play.
Trey McBride. You got to go Trey McBride. Trey McBride for the touchdown. All right, love to see it. McBride.
Some yards. Let's go. Back to the line. Let's go. Line up. Why?
They didn't go far. They don't need to be running.
No, but move with some sense of urgency. Oh. Is that Harrison?
No. Is it Harrison? Is it on foot? No. Marvin Harrison is number 18.
Okay.
Oh, wow. He took his father's number. Wasn't that his father's number? On the Colts, 18?
81?
Oh, it might have been 81. Never mind. I know there was an 8 somewhere.
Or hold on. Did his father wear 88? Or am I? All right.
That was,
Michael Irvin?
Yeah. Yo. Is that Trey McBride? I love it. Pepper him with catches. I got him in the $200 fantasy league that I'm losing in horribly right now because I'm facing Tyreek Hill and Xavier Worthy. All right, Kyler Murray drops back, pump fakes, looks to his right, looks to his left, scrambles back to his right, runs to the right, throws the ball, caught by number 4. We got to find out who number 4 is. Dortch. Greg Dortch. All right, meanwhile, the Steelers kick off the ball to the end zone, up 8 points with 28 seconds left to play. Marvin Harrison was stupid open. Oh, Lord. Oh, Kyler, bro, you got to learn to read the defense. That would have been game. And then the Buffalo Bills would have lost another game with 13 seconds left on the clock. Yo, what a mistake. Damn, that one's going to hurt. Okay. Yo, the Giants scored only 6 points. That's why he posted that in the chat. My Lord.
Nope.
No flag? No flag? Or are you just going to call it tangle of feet? They're calling it tangle of the feet.
Yeah.
Good catch. Kept him in bounds. Beautiful. Running that clock. 3rd and 3, 13 seconds left at the Falcons' 37-yard line. Kirk Cousins drops back, and he is sacked by guess who? None other than T.J. Watt. Defensive player of the year.
That's the player that when you don't even ever let him have a contract discussion with you. You just keep a blank check and you draw someone.